In Unit 1, you learned about the Earth's atmosphere and hydrosphere. In Unit 2, we will be looking at the solid Earth. Geologists have long been studying our Earth to try to answer many questions about how our Earth formed and why it looks the way it does today. Some of the things that are important to understand when studying geology is the structure of the Earth's layers and how these layers impact the surface of the Earth where we live. Have you ever dug a hole in your backyard or playground as a kid? How deep were you able to dig? 1 foot? 2 foot? Perhaps you spent the entire day at the beach and were able to dig a hole that was 3 foot deep. Even with the best equipment, the record for the deepest hole on Earth is only 7 miles. This may seem like a very deep hole, but when compared to the overall radius of the Earth, it just scratches the surface. The Earth is approximately 4,000 miles or 6,400 kilometers from the surface to the center. Each layer of the Earth is made out of slightly different materials and may be solid, liquid molten, or semi-solid like clay. Each of these layers therefore behaves in a different way, impacting each other and ultimately shaping the surface of the Earth, known as the crust. The crust is the layer of the Earth that we live on, the outermost layer. It's made of loose materials like rocks, soil, and seabed. The crust is about 5 miles deep beneath the oceans and about 25 miles thick below the continents. Of all the layers of the Earth's interior, the crust is the thinnest. It's also the least dense compared to the other layers. Beyond the crust is the mantle. The mantle extends approximately 1,800 miles deep into the Earth's thickest layer. It makes up about 85% of the total weight of the Earth's mass. The mantle also has layers. The first 50 miles of the mantle is called the lithosphere. It is solid rock. This layer is divided into several constantly very slowly moving plates that hold the continents and oceans. The second sublayer of the mantle is called the asthenosphere. It is 150 miles of superheated molten rock that is so hot that it can flow under pressure like tar. The plates of the lithosphere float on this malleable semi-liquid zone. The condition in which the lithosphere floats on the asthenosphere is called isostasy. Magma in the mantle convects in huge cells, pushing the lithosphere in horizontal motions, the lithosphere breaking up into 7 plates that we know as the continental plates. The convection currents can subduct plates and sink them all the way down to the boundary of the mantle and the next layer, called the core. The next layer is called the outer core. It's about 3,000 miles beneath the Earth's surface. The outer core consists of superheated molten iron and nickel, which is why some geologists call it molten metal instead of molten rock. The outer core creates the Earth's magnetic field. The final layer is the inner core, which is 900 miles deep. Scientists believe that the core is a solid ball of iron and other minerals. The temperature is extremely hot, somewhere between 9,000 and 13,000 degrees Fahrenheit. But because of the high pressure, the iron and other minerals cannot melt. It is the highest density of all the layers. The heat in the inner core is sometimes compared to the heat of the sun. If you're wondering why the Earth is made up of 4 different layers, many scientists believe that the Earth wasn't always like this. They believe that when the Earth was formed, it was a hot ball made up of a mixture of rocks and metals. They think that as the Earth cooled, the heaviest parts sank into the inside and the lighter materials rose to the top. This would explain why the inner core is made of iron and the crust consists of lighter rock and loose material. As you walk around and enjoy the beauty of the Earth's surface, think about the many layers beneath your feet. It takes all these layers to make up the planet we call home. Enjoy this video to summarize what you've learned today.